Hi everybody, quick video because I've had a bunch of questions by email today and they amount to two different categories: where to turn your stuff in and how to get a good grade. Okay, so let's start with where to turn your stuff in. First of all, your entire report goes on your website except for the peer review. There is no place to turn anything else in that you worked on this semester. Everything that you worked on that had to do with your fake organization should be embedded in your website or edited into your website. So let's take a look at my website really quickly. Isn't that cute? My mock-up website, which I did not do a complete report because I don't have to and because also a lot of you guys do rescue animals and I didn't want to give away the store, but that was easy because it was easy to find pictures of cute dogs. So here is the front page of my report, and I have everything up here. Let's take a quick look at this team project, and you can see that there are sections and the website design should match the sections. All right, so let's just do this. Whoops. Section A, B, and part of C are pretty clearly outlined here in the About section. And I just put them all in the About section because almost every real nonprofit has an About section. Why we're here, what our mission is, and then this market research section B is just called research. But it's going to be really easy for me to see that this thing says, why did your group choose this project? This thing, why we're here, is going to correspond to that. We chose this project because we believe that all domestic animals have a right to safe, sorry, I'm trying to move it so I can read the whole thing, safe and loving environment. We specialize in the hard-to-place animals who need socialization, medical assistance, or other rehabilitation before they are ready to be placed with a forever family. We also train families to work with difficult pets as an alternative to discarding them. Okay, so that is why we're here. We chose this project because, and that is basically the answer to this first question, why did you choose this project? The second one is research, and you can see that the research is just put under this About. And if I had done this work, which I haven't, but you would click there and you would go to a place where you would find that I had answered these questions over here on the market services. And then finally, I think I did actually write a mission and vision statement. I'm not going to read them out loud to you, but I put those mission and vision. All right, so all of the things that we were supposed to do that we did as projects in class, e.g. write the mission and vision statements, just get embedded on your website. So as you go down, let me just put these back. As you go down the rubric, you will see that whatever it is that you were supposed to write about, describe your organization's work, describe the strategies your organization will use to carry these out. Thinking back to your class discussion, you picked an organizational structure, and by that I mean a 501c3 or a 501 something else or a social enterprise. All these things, turn in the board diversity and capacity worksheet you did in class, etc. and so forth. When you are looking at all of these things, all of the stuff will be up on the website. There is no other place to punch it in. All right, so what goes in the Dropbox? Okay, since we know that everything's going on the website, what do you still need to put in the Dropbox? Well, let's just take a look at the Dropbox. Here we are. Here's the Dropbox. Scroll down till you see your team project assignment. You have already put your proposal up. You've already done your status updates. There's only 2 more links on here. One, everybody needs to put a link to your final project website here, okay? And that's so that everybody in your team actually gets a grade. I also have asked you to put that link in the discussion board, and I think most of you have. And the reason to put it there is so that everybody else can see your website, because they can't see the link that you put into the Dropbox. Only I can see that. Basically, if you put it here, then it makes sure that everybody on the team will get a grade when I put the grades in. Okay, peer assessment. This is the peer evaluation form, and this is basically where you're going to put that. All right, so those are the only two things that go in the Dropbox from this particular project. Okay, here's the last page. What can I do to make sure I get a good grade? 1, proofread your website. And actually, I should say proofread your website and compare it to the rubric to make sure that you actually have answered all the questions that the rubric instructions call for, so that I can give you the best grade possible because you did all the work that was asked. Second, label your material so that it's easy to find. I think I already showed you this, that basically I've got these tabs on my website. This About one has stuff behind here. Resources, barriers, assessment, marketing. I might have put barriers somewhere else, like underneath resources. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you have a tab that corresponds to my labels in the rubric and instructions so I can find it. I'm literally going to have the rubric and instructions in one hand, and I'm going to be typing or using my mouse to give you grades with the other hand. And so I'm going to be actually looking on your website to see, can I find their mission statement? Oh, there it is. All right, and then I'm going to read it, and so on and so forth. Cute animals, right? This is why I did this one. All right, so the point is, use labels wisely. If you look at the rubric, you will see that these are the same basic labels that I asked for on that rubric. All right, resources, barriers, assessment, marketing, they're all there. Okay. Okay, so what else do I want to tell you? Anything? Yeah, don't forget your citations. Don't forget to put everybody's name. I don't have a thing here about here. If I was to go back into, I don't know if I can get to editing from here. I can't. But if I were to go back into this to edit it, I would probably put a who we are button here. Why we're here, who we are. And then put your team member names there. That's pretty much it, you guys. Let me just reiterate this. Where to turn stuff in. Stuff goes on the website, except the peer review. What goes in the Dropbox? Just the peer review, which everybody has to do. That is not a group project, it's an individual project. And the link to your website. Make sure your website is published so that I don't just end up on the app site and I actually end up in your website. And to make sure you get a good grade, proofread your website, label the material, care how it looks, make sure everybody's name is on it, and don't forget your citations in your research section. And that's it. Hopefully it's all done by now. Good luck, and I'm around for questions.